Okay, so in part one, we made this little everyday carry knife, and well, we didn't get so far. We found out just as we were heat treating it that we can't actually harden the blade because it is not very good quality steel. So that was a waste of time. So now we're going to make a new one out of a saw blade. So let's get to that.
Does it scale far? I think it does.
Okay, so last night we heat treated our blade, and this is how it's looking so far. So far, so good, no problems. So one thing I forgot to do before we actually hardened this blade was drill the holes in the tang. So let's do that now. Okay, so we've got this thing hand sanded to 400 grit and it's looking pretty nice. And yeah, I did not video much of that. That took over 4 hours easily. So the next step is making the handle, so let's get to it. Okay, so this is the wood we'll be using. It's called hairy oak and it's got a super cool grain. So let's cut this block into some scales.
Belt change.
You sound like Martin Bates.
Really? Smelling bait say that.
One day, like, says it like that.
Belt change. One day.
Okay, I think we'll leave it there for today. So we've got our knife blank pretty well sanded. I think I will go up to 1,200. I was considering leaving it at 400, but I think it'll be worth going up and doing the extra work. And we also got to start on our handle, and that's looking pretty good at the moment, so it's going to be good when it all comes together. So catch you guys whenever I start working on this next. Okay, so it's the next day and we got our knife sanded to 1200 grit, and we did that off camera because it only took about half an hour. So it's looking pretty nice at the moment. It's like pretty shiny. So there's a crack in my blade, and I didn't even know it was there until I'd done all of my hand sanding. But my Got Talent due date is actually in 2 days, so I don't have enough time to make a new one, so I've got to continue with what I've got. We've also got our handle. So I think what we'll do now is glue our handle onto our knife, and then we can get to the shaping. Okay, this is no time like the present. Let's get this out. This is 5-minute epoxy, so I've got to be quick. Okay, so we've got our knife all clamped up now, and the epoxy is curing. So that was a mission. There was epoxy everywhere, all over my hands, all over the clamps. But I think we got the scales in the right place. I'm hoping, because yeah, that was crazy and hectic. But I think we should be able to clean it up if they're slightly misplaced. But I think they're good at the moment. So catch you when it's dry. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours that this has been sitting in the boiled linseed oil. So let's take it out and reveal. Okay, so I think that concludes the making of this knife.
turned out really nice, and a friend of mine actually offered to make me the sheath, so pretty happy about that. Turned out really nice. Apart from the crack on this blade, this is definitely my best knife yet, and it's small enough that it fits in my pocket, but the knife handle is still big enough that it fits in my hand, so I'm really happy with that. So it's the last look at it. Thanks for following along with this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.